Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Janneke and this is Books and Stitches, wherein I sometimes talk about books but almost all the time talk about cross-stitch, and this is no exception. This will be a Flosstube vlog style video. If you're new here, I have technically 18 projects that I work on, but 8 that I focus on, and I will just explain that a bit. I have one piece that is my Monopoly piece. I play Monopoly with a group of friends online, and anytime it's my turn, I will do stitches on that project. I don't know if it will be my turn within this video. We don't put any pressure on it, so it might be my turn in 2 days. It might be my turn in 2 weeks. We'll see. But that is one of the projects. Then there are 7 more that I have small goals for that I rotate between. I have them all written down with the goal. So, for example, this is my really big Disney piece, which has a goal of 2,000. That is also the biggest goal on here, but all 7 of them have a card. I will shuffle them, pull one, work on that until I reach the goal, and then rotate it out. The other 10 projects are my game pieces. So I have a board game that I usually play, but not right now. Right now I am adapting Jessie Marie Dustuff's Great British Bake Off stitching game and Big Brother stitching game to suit a Dutch reality show competition style game. And I am doing stitches based on whoever does things within the episode. So each of the 10 projects is assigned to a character. Hopefully that is a bit of an explanation. You will see every project as and when I decide to work on them. I have one episode of the TV show. It's called Who's the Mole? I have one episode to watch, and after I've watched it, I will let you know which projects I will work on this week for that. And last video, I ended up finishing my rotation stitching. So I finished the entire rotation. So all 7 of them are in play now. I'm going to shuffle them and I'm going to see which one I will work on first. I try to explain this all each episode in case anyone is new. I feel like I never explain it well. But hopefully you understand like everything I've talked about. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to just leave them in the comments and I will do my very best to explain. Ooh, Sabrina, that's exciting. So I'm going to be working on my Sabrina Carpenter piece, doing 1,000 stitches. This is exciting because she just released the deluxe version of her newest album. She released it on Valentine's Day, so it's been a couple days and I've been listening to it a lot. So, but Sabrina is a piece that I custom ordered from Taylor and Cromwell. It is based on her previous album, not her newest, called Emails I Can't Send. And it's basically lyrics of all of the songs on there. I will show you what it will look like finished, as well as my starting point when I grabbed it and start working on it. But yeah, my goal will be to do 1,000 stitches on Sabrina. And while I do that, part of that, I won't be able to do 1,000 of it. I will watch them all and see what stitching I have to do for that. I also just realized that I didn't explain how the stitching in that worked. I don't think it matters too much, considering I don't think I have many Dutch viewers who also watch them all. But in case I do, or in case you're just curious either way, every episode someone goes home. The person who goes home, the project assigned to that, will get 300 stitches. And there are also like different types of tokens that can be found and used during the season, during episodes. This season there have been very little of them, so I don't know if I'll be able to do or have to do any stitching for that, but just in case, I will explain it. At the end of the episodes, they have to do a quiz to figure out who the mole is. The mole is someone trying to sabotage them instead of helping them. And the person who gets the most questions wrong goes home. But if you have a joker, one of your questions will be counted as correct even though it's wrong. So every time someone finds a joker, I will do 50 stitches on that project, and every time someone uses one, I will also do 50. Because this season hasn't had a lot, usually if someone finds it, they use it the same episodes. So usually that means I will do 100 stitches on that project, but not necessarily. And then in previous seasons, there have also been green tokens and black tokens. They have not yet appeared this season, so I don't know if they will. Like I said, very little tokens have been in this season so far, but in case someone finds or uses one of those, I will do 100 stitches for finding it, 100 for using it. In case you're curious, green tokens means you go through. It's basically a free pass. Black tokens means any tokens that anyone else has used, any jokers, any green tokens are eliminated. They don't count. But like those haven't appeared yet this season, but fingers crossed they will actually start introducing some tokens, because we've been through quite a lot of episodes now. And in previous seasons, there have been episodes where there are like 6 or 7 jokers found in one episode. And I think there haven't even been 6 or 7 total this season. Maybe exactly that many. I don't know, but very little. No free passes or anything yet. So I don't know. I will watch it hopefully today, and I will update you on which project I will put some stitches into. I think that is everything for this introduction. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next clip, wherein I will show Sabrina to you. Hey, I'm now going to show you what Sabrina will look like finished. So it is called the Emails I Can't Send lyric poster, but it was a custom order, like I said. And this is what it will look like when I finished it. I am at, I think, 56% on this one. So this is probably the thing I'm closest on finishing. I haven't mathed that out or anything, but I think. And this is my starting point. And it is now about a year old, because I started this around my birthday, a little before my birthday in February last year. So yeah, I've done all this in about a year. And I am going to focus on finishing up this saying and the border here. And then I think I will probably still have stitches left over before I reach 1,000. I don't know what I'll work on next, but I might just go move up. But we'll see. For now, I'm going to focus on finishing that corner. Yeah. That is, I think, just adding 666. But I'll see you in the next clip, and you can see what I've done. Hi, I just finished watching the episode. If you hear any bunking, it's my neighbor. I don't know what they're doing, but it's quite loud. Hopefully it won't be like caught by the phone, but if you do hear bunking, that's why. I just watched the episode, and there was finally a token. Only one, so still not a lot, but hey, that's the first one this season. So it wasn't a green one. It was a specific one. It was like, I think they called it the white one. That was specifically only for the finale. So while someone found it this episode, they can't use it yet until next week's episodes, at which point they use it and they automatically make it to the finale. So I will do 100 stitches on the project that found it, because it's a free pass, but only once, because they found it, but they're not using it this episode. Slight spoiler, they did get through, so they will be using it next episode. So I will be doing another 100 stitches on this project next week. But for now, the project that I will do the 100 stitches on is my temperature cell. I don't have a cover picture of the whole thing, but this is like an example of what one of the shells looks like. This is by Teeny Weeny X Stitch on Etsy, I believe. I think it was kind of popular last year. Like a lot of people were starting it. I know Jen the Caffeinated Crafter has one of these, and Alara has one of these as well. Neither of them have finished it yet, but I know they both have one they're working on. For mine, I'm doing the temperatures of my birth year, and I decided to just start with December. So I will continue working on December. So this is my starting point. Yeah. I will do 100 more stitches in this. I will try and focus on finishing these 4 potion bottles, which are all the same temperature. I think I have done all the purple in it, but this one still needs a star, and I don't know if any of the others need anything. I also want to backstitch everything, but I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do that as I go, or if I will finish a shelf and then backstitch the entire shelf. We will see as I'm stitching, but this will get 100 stitches. And then someone also went home, so I will do 300 stitches on that project, and that one is actually Amphitrite, which is the only project I hadn't worked on yet for the mole. So she's only gonna get 300 stitches throughout this show, but she's finally getting some love. So can you see it? I think you can kind of see it. That is kind of shiny because of the plastic. But this is Amphitrite by Filipina. Yeah, the quality of this isn't great, but I don't want to get it out of the plastic right now. Sorry. Maybe I will do that when I show it to you, because then I have to get the pattern out of there anyway, like when I actually work on it. But we will see. This one really needs to get serged, but I am unable to do that, and my mom is currently also unable to do that. So we will see when or if that happens, and hopefully I will have enough fabric. But this is my starting point. It's all folded up, but this is all there is to it. I'm just working on this like staff that she's holding, and then specifically this shell in here. This will get 300 stitches, so quite a bit of progress, which will be nice. I think it has about 300 stitches right now, but I will check for you. Yeah, 362. So we're gonna almost double it. So that is exciting. And yeah, that will get 300 stitches on it. I also bought the shiny threads. So I now have all the DMC because I was missing 1 or 2 colors as well. I believe I bought that, so let's fingers crossed I did. And I bought the shiny threads. They didn't have all the Krynics, but they suggested a Petite Treasure braid to replace it, so I ordered that instead. Hopefully I have enough of that, because I don't think the quantities that are on like a spool are the same, so hopefully I have enough of it anyway. But yeah, I'm just gonna focus on continuing that shell part, and we'll see which colors I need. That's it for this clip. I'm still working on Sabrina. I will continue working on Sabrina as well as do these 2 things, and I will update you either when I reach 1,000 stitches on Sabrina, or more likely when I reach one of the 2 game goals. And yeah, see you in the next clip. Hi everyone, it is currently Tuesday, February 25th. I have not gone much stitching done at all the past week. I've just been really busy or really tired. So I did finally finish the 1,000 stitches on Sabrina. Usually that takes me like 2 or 3 days. This time it took me about a week, but we did it. So this is where I'm at. I only worked on the color 666, so that bright red. I finished, let me fold it up a bit. I finished the saying, it was, right. Oh my god, I can't. I need more hands. Yeah, you can't see it now. Here, you can see it now. I finished the saying, the phrases of fell so deeply into it, it was also innocent. I had part of that already done, but I did about half of it. And then I filled in this border with 666, and then I continued bringing it up. And I am now nearly at the top with that color. So there are still 1,500 stitches left in this color, because there are still 2 phrases left with it. One of it is finishing up this phrase, which will say no time for rewrites, we couldn't help it. But then there's also a phrase in like big chunky letters up here that I haven't started at all yet. That's also in this color. So there's still a bit left in this color. Next time I probably will work on a different color, but we will see. right now, this is where I'm at. I'm at a total of 12,553 stitches out of 20,594 for a total of 60.95%. So I'm quite happy with how far I am with it now. I am going to work on some game stitching since it is Tuesday, so I'm behind. I need to see this Saturday's episode, but I haven't done last week's stitching yet, so we're going to focus on that first, and I will let you know when I've done those stitches. I have shown them to you, I believe. I'm 90% sure I've shown them to you, but I will have to do 300, no, not 300, 100 stitches on my temperature cell and 300 on Amphitrite. So there is a 300, but 400 stitches total for this week's game. I am gonna get started on those. I will probably, I don't know what I'll start on yet. I'll probably just grab a bag and see what's in there. I think they're in different bags, so it will just depend on which bag I grab. But I will show you once I've done it. I will also try and watch this Saturday's episode soon. Probably not today because it is getting quite late, but tomorrow, and then I will show you which projects I have to work on for that. That will be the semi-final, so we're getting quite far along with it. I think that's it for now. So see you in the next clip. I also really need to get some editing done. I think I have like 2 videos ready that I have not yet edited and uploaded, which I feel really bad about, but I will get it done soon. I promise. I keep wanting to do it and then just either forgetting or being too tired or having to do other stuff that's like more important. But it is on my list of things to do. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just fidgeting with this. Ignore it. I'm going to end this clip here. I'm going to do some stitching on either Amphitrite or my temperature cell, and I will see you in the next clip. Hi, it is now Wednesday morning. It's quite early. I just got out of bed, but I wanted to show you what I managed to do last night. I did the 100 stitches on my temperature cell, so I don't know how much is visible. Actually, I did all of these like buttons or stoppers. Those are quite visible. Then I did this star, which is a very pale yellow, so I don't know if that's visible. And I did this one bottle, which is pale blues. I wanted to do these bottles. Apparently, I do not have the colors for that range. I thought I had checked everything and bought all the colors before starting it, but I just missed that one temperature range. So I've written them down and I will try and get them tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have the energy to go into town and get them after work. If not, we'll just have to skip those bottles. I do have all the other colors. I double checked, but all the other ranges I have the colors for. So yeah, it's just not the coldest, but the one after that. So yeah, I'm just missing that one range of colors. But yeah, so that's 100 stitches on this. I'm gonna go work on getting 300 stitches on Amphitrite done, and then I will update you again. Hi everyone, it is Wednesday the 26th, I believe. My camera just moved. My phone is on the charger and it tends to move a bit more because I accidentally touched the cable. But as I was saying, my hair is a bit of a mess. It looks all right now. It looked way worse before. I tried to like tame it a bit for the camera. And I have a lot of things to show you. So first of all, I did the 300 stitches on Amphitrite, and with that finished episode 7 stitches. So that is fun. I'm going to show it to you. I did 304 stitches total. What I'm also really excited about is that I found some substitutes for the Cairn water lilies. I've mentioned those before. There are 4 Cairn water lilies in this pattern, but 3 of them you need 2 skeins of. I have 2 issues of that. One, I don't like the idea of using silk. I'm not going to go into why. It makes me a bit uncomfortable. And 2, it is really expensive. Like, I looked up what it would be, and it would be like 70 euros for those skeins of silk, and I do not want to spend that much money on it. So I tried to look up conversions online. They did not exist, or at least I could not find them anywhere. I asked a couple of people who I thought might be able to find one or have one. They also did not have one. So I ended up just looking up the colors online and then looking up DMC colors and trying to kind of mix and match. Obviously, not perfect matches. The Karen water lilies are all variegated. A lot of them have like multiple colors, not just like multiple shades of one color, but like some blue, some purple in one like variegation, or there was like one with gray and pink, and there's another color in there. So obviously these matches will not be perfect, but I found some that I'm kind of happy with. I don't own them all yet, so I haven't seen them in person. I haven't seen any Karen water lilies in person in general. I'm planning on buying them as soon as I like am able to go into town and buy some DMC to get the colors that I don't have yet. And I will just use those as I come across those symbols, but it is kind of like a relief for me that I have them now. So fair warning, I might be stitching a lot of them, then decide I hate it and forget if it turns out my conversions were completely wrong. I haven't used these yet, so I'm willing to share them if you want them. But obviously, I have no idea if they're any good because I haven't used them yet. Also, I try to look a lot at the cover or like the mock-up of Amphitrite to like match colors as well, because sometimes the colors look more like grayish, but then on the cover it look more like pinkish. I try to lean more towards the cover in those cases. But yeah, I wrote down which colors I want to use instead of the Karen water lily, so I'm super happy with that. Again, if you're doing Amphitrite and you want that conversion, let me know. But since I haven't actually used them yet, I don't know if they're any good. But for now, I haven't come across any yet. But so this is all just the cult for DMCs as well as the first Krynic, actually. I did some gold in here as well. So this is 304 stitches added. The majority in that like conch shell in here, but then when I was filling in this pink with a pink I didn't have before, I decided to just like continue and moved the color up here until I reach my 300 stitches. So yeah, and there's a gold in here as well. This is what it looks like. I'm very happy with it. It was nice to do like a bigger chunk because this is a really big pattern. I didn't realize how big this pattern was, I don't think, but yeah, it was nice to do like a chunk of 300 stitches on this. Make some actual progress. So that's gonna go away now. And I did watch the latest episode, so the semi-final, and have the stitches ready for that. So there are a lot in this one, which I was actually kind of happy with because, yeah, the previous weeks have been quite low stitch-wise. There are 600 stitches to do this time. So first of all, the one we already knew, the person who got a free token, free pass for the finale, used it this episode, as I had expected them to. I will do another 100 stitches on my temperature cell. So yeah, this will get another 100 stitches. Hopefully tomorrow I will be able to get the colors I'm missing and I can do those bottles, but if not, I will just continue over here and just skip these bottles for now. We'll see. So that is number one. I already knew that was going to happen, so that wasn't any surprise. But then someone else, do I need to grab it back already, by the way? No, that's in this bag still. Someone else got 2 jokers and used them, because this is the last episode they're able to use them. So I have to do 200 stitches, because jokers are only 50 stitches each. So 200 stitches on the spring sampler, which is exciting. I'm excited to work on that one again. I think it's one of my favorites. I have a lot of papers for that one in here because there's so much back stitching. I have the whole pattern printed out, but this is what it will look like finished. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what happened. Hopefully it'll stay up now. Hopefully I'll remember to edit it out. If I did, the phone fell. If I didn't, I'm so sorry for the noise. Hopefully I'll remember to edit that out because I know that can be quite loud when you're watching. So I really hope I will remember. As I was saying, this is what I will be working on, and I will at 200 stitches I will probably focus again on this like flower area. I'm working on this like area. Maybe I'll work on this little trowel, I think it's called, as well, or maybe I'll do some back stitching in the background. I don't know yet, but I will continue working on that area because I want to like fully finish that area before I move on to the next one. So my starting point is this. This is my starting point on Spring Sampler. I have quite a bit done on this one already. I really love it. So yeah. Then, sorry, I got a bit shocked by the fall as well. Obviously nothing happened, but I'm just really tired in general lately. So anyway, 200 stitches on this. I'm going to put these projects away now before I forget, because otherwise it will get messed up, because for the last project I need the other bag. So for the person who went home, that was actually the person who I thought was the mole, so I was kind of shocked they went home. But I am kind of excited to do 300 stitches on it, because I feel like I haven't gone very far on this particular project, and I'm hoping 300 stitches will be a nice big chunk. I will also have to start thinking about how I'm going to do the last episodes, because someone will go home again, but then also someone will win and someone will end up being the mole, and I don't know how I want to assign stitch counts to all of those 3 things. Or if I'm just like, when it's revealed, I'm just like, okay, we're done with the show. I don't know yet. But this is what I will be doing 300 stitches on. It's the stitching cell that was in, I believe it was World of Cross Stitching. It might have been Cross Stitch Magazine or just Cross Stitch, because those are the 3 I have access to. It was a cell from last year. This printout isn't the best, but it's just to give you an idea. I am working on the middle block. I will let you know what the actual magazine it is when I'm working on it, because then I will have that like information available. And this is my starting point. Oh, that is the back. This is my starting point. So I will continue working on that gray. I should be able to finish that at least with 300 stitches and then start working on a different color. There's also a lot of back stitching in this color, but I want to do all the full crosses in this like section first. So yeah, it will eventually say quiet stitching in progress, but that will not be legible anytime soon, because it definitely needs back stitching to be able to read. But I'm excited to put 300 stitches on this one. This is probably one of my favorites, I think. This one and Spring Sampler, I think, are my favorites from the game stitching. I think that might change at any time, because sometimes I'm just like, ooh, I really love this one, or ooh, I really love this one. But I think in general, those two are just, they're quite different maybe from what I usually stitch, or maybe they're not. I have no idea. I just like stitching on them. It's simple as that. So yeah, I will continue working on the gray. I'm 99% sure I will definitely finish that in 300 stitches, and then I don't know what color I'll do next. Maybe the yellow, because that's also a bit of everywhere. Maybe I'll just start in the bottom right corner. I don't know, but we'll just work on the next color in this middle square until it is done. Well, until the 300 stitches are done. I don't think I'll get all the cross stitches done with that, but we'll see how far we get. That is it for now, and I will see you in the next clip. I really want to post the videos I have already filmed before I end this video, so I will just extend this a bit longer. Again, this might be a long video, but yeah, I need to edit and post, and I just have not been able to do that. So I'm just gonna make this video as long as it needs to be until that is done, and then I will end it, I think. So yeah, see you in the next clip. Hi, it is Thursday the 27th, and I just finished my 300 stitches on the Stitches Paradise cell. So this is what it looks like right now. I finished the gray, and then I actually got to do a lot of other colors. I made a start on the yellow, but that there is still a lot left on this yellow color, but it's all very pale color, so I don't know how well you can see it. And then there are, I think, 3 more colors to do in this block after the yellow is done, before I can do some back stitching. But yeah, a lot of these colors did not have many stitches at all. The yellow will have quite a few again, but that is for next time. I don't know when I'll pick it up again. We'll see game-wise when it pops up, but 300 stitches are done. So now I need to do 100 on the temperature cell and 200 on, I think it was the spring sampler. So that's exciting. I'll work on one of those next. I also went into town to get the DMCs that I was missing for my several projects. They had everything except for 25. I guess they don't carry the like lower numbers in the store. So I need to go check what I needed 25 for, and if I can switch it out with a different color, because I can get it online, but I don't need anything else online, and it is quite expensive with shipping then, because shipping is like around €3. So that will be more than the thread itself. So I'm gonna check if I can replace it with something else. If I think that isn't really possible, I'll just skip that color and wait until I have things that I need to order online. Or I might call the store again to double check if they can order it, because I forgot to ask that. They didn't offer it up, so I'm guessing they can't, but I didn't think to ask it. So if I think I can't replace it, I will call to see if they are able to order it. Usually it takes quite a long while if they can order it. Like usually it takes like a couple of weeks before they get it. I don't know why it takes so long, but I might do that, or I might just wait until I have stuff I need to order online and just like put it into that order. Yeah, that's it for now. Oh, I was gonna tell you what magazine this was from. It is from the World of CrossStitching. So it was the Stitches Paradise cell is from the World of CrossStitching, and it was last year's like stitch along. So I'm currently working on part 7, which is the middle block, but yeah, it's throughout the entire year. Yeah, that is it for this clip. I don't think I have anything else to say, so see you in the next one. Hi, it is now February 28th, last day of February. I finally posted one of the Flosstubes that I had ready and edited it. So there's one more I need to edit and post, and then I get... sorry about that. Then I can finish this video and edit and post it. So we're getting there. For now, I finished my stitches on the spring sampler. Actually, more than necessary because I wanted to finish the part I was working on. So I did 264 stitches on it. I don't remember exactly what I all did, but I did go around all of this so that I could backstitch it. The flowers aren't backstitched yet, but I'm able to start backstitching them now. And I finished all the backstitching in the background in this section. That's why I ended up doing 64 stitches extra, because I really wanted to finish the green like stems backstitching, because I was afraid I would lose track of where I was if I put it away without finishing that. So yeah, 264 stitches added to this. I love the way it looks. I don't know where I'm going to move next. I mean, I'll finish the flowers first, but I don't know yet where I'll move next. I might do the little trowel here. I think that probably makes the most sense. But then after that, I don't know. I could move up here or down here or this way. I could really go anywhere, and that is not the best for me. So if you have any preferences of where I should go, let me know, and I would be happy to follow that, because yeah, I don't know where to go next. I did undo and redo these like half stitches again for the third time, because I realized I was supposed to do them with only one strand, and I got really annoyed at how it looked with two strands. So it is now correct, finally. The third time is the charm, right? So hopefully it is correct now, but it should be. It's one strand, it's in the right place, everything should be fine now. According to the pattern, everything else should be 3 strands. I'm just doing 2. I think that looks more than fine. But yeah, according to the pattern, it should be 3, but I like the way it looks right now. So that is that. I will do 100 stitches on my potion cell for the temperature cell, and then we're gonna pick a new focus bib. And I will have actually gotten all the game stitching done for 2 weeks before the next episode airs. So that is also exciting. The next episode will air tomorrow. I'm thinking that for gameplay, I don't remember exactly like what gets revealed in the next episode and what gets revealed in the last episode, but I'm thinking I'll do 300 stitches for whoever goes home the next episode, because I think, if I remember correctly, that's all that gets revealed for next episode, and for the episode after that, we'll find out who the winner is and who the mole is, I think. Again, it's been a while since I actually finished the season. And then I think I'll do 300 stitches on both, maybe? No, that's because then I know what's going to happen. I'll do 300 stitches on whoever wins and 200 on whoever the mole is, I think. So my goal right now is, if everything gets revealed in the same episode, I'll do 300 on the mole, 200 on the winner, 100 on the loser. Or like second place technically, but yeah, loser in this scenario. And if it gets revealed in separate episodes, I'll do 300 on the person who loses, and then 300 on the mole and 200 on the winner. I think that might still change, but I wanted to like put some stitches in them still, because I've been putting 300 stitches in whoever goes home, and obviously the mole and the winner never go home. Now they can have had more stitches with jokers and stuff, but because there were so little this season as well, I was like, I feel like I have to put some extra love into them. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I'll figure that all out when I watch the next episode, which will not be tomorrow, because I don't like watching TV in the evenings, because I get tired and can't concentrate. And yeah, I'll watch it back hopefully Sunday, but we'll see how busy I am and how I feel. Anyway, none of this matters. I'm just rambling. I'm gonna go stitch the temperatures, and I'll see you in like half an hour, to show you my 100 stitches and to pick the next focus piece. Hi, it is a little bit later. I'm not sure how much, and I did 107 stitches. So, I did go into town for threads yesterday. I think I did mention that, so I could do the missing bottles. I did all of them the lightest 2 colors. So these 3 that I was missing, this bluish one I had already done, but the other 3, they only used the lightest color, so those are now done, but this one still needs the darker 2 shades as well. I ended up replacing 24 with 26. I think it looks okay. We'll see how I end up liking it once more is filled in, but I think that's fine. But yeah, this is what it looks like now with 107 more stitches added. Still working on the December shelf. I've decided to just do this entire shelf before I move on to the next one. So yeah. So this is gonna go away now, and we're going to pick a new focus piece because all the game stitching is now caught up. So we recently started a new rotation. Sabrina was the first of that. It's the only one we've done so far. So everything else is up for grabs. So I'm going to shuffle my cards as usual and just pick one to see what I will be stitching on. I don't know if I'll get any more done today. I think it'll probably be tomorrow because it is getting kind of late. But I don't know why they're not as easily shuffleable as usual. I don't think that's a word, but you know what I mean. This is the one we're working on. Okay, my kits. That's all right. That's one we worked on not that long ago. I think we might have been working on that before Sabrina, but we're gonna work on it again and add another 1,500 stitches to it. So other than Disney, this is the only one that is over 1,000 stitches, I believe. I can't show you a mock-up of what it looks like finished right now, but I will show you that once I start working on it, because then I'll also show you the starting point. But it is Festival in Cappadocia. It's a kit by Riolis, and I'm currently at 25.25%. And I think I'll probably work up in the sky this time, but I will talk more about that once I can actually show you so you know what I'm talking about. So you'll see that in the next clip, which will probably be filmed tomorrow morning. Hi, it has been, I think, about a week since my last video. I've not done a ton of stitching. I've just been so tired. I don't know why. It's worse than normal, but it is. So this video is getting super long and I really should end it, but I'm gonna extend it a bit longer because I just don't really feel capable right now of starting a new video. So I did finish my Festival for Cappadocia stitches. I'm pretty sure I forgot to film a starting clip. I do have a start picture somewhere, so hopefully I'll remember to put that in, but this is what it will look like finished. It is by Riolis, artwork by Julia Gavrilina. It's called Festival at Cappadocia, and 2021 is the number on it. So I did 1,524 stitches on it, and I worked in the top. I pulled the sky up, but then I wanted to continue working on the sky, but I couldn't reach the top of this color in the hoop, so I just decided to move on to the hot air balloon. So I did this chunk basically. I think the blue was already done, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But definitely the red, yellow, and pink is new. I did mess up at some point and then have to frog and restitch quite a bit. So I don't know if it's visible on camera, but there are some like fuzzies around here of like leftover threads. Because this Riolis kit, and I think most, if not, most if not all Riolis kits use like a wool. It is really annoying to frog. It's like really fuzzy. So yeah, I don't think it's all that visible on camera, but in real life you can definitely like see reds around here. I think once it's stitched over though, it will be fine. So yeah, this is what it looks like right now. I have done a little over a quarter now. I was at 25.25% when I started. That is not counting back stitching. And I'm at 29.36% now. So once this is at 100%, I will still need to do some back stitching. Especially the bottom half has quite a bit of back stitching. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. I'm gonna put it away now and we'll work on something else. Also to update you on my game, I did watch the latest episode of The Mole. As I kind of thought, nothing got revealed in it. It's like a cliffhanger for the last episode, who wins, who loses, who was the mole. So no one went home, no jokers were found because it's the last test they make. So yeah, I don't have to do any stitches for that, which is kind of nice because it's already Friday and I only watched it last night. So tomorrow the last episode will air, and I am planning on doing this is the wrong pile of cards. Sorry. I'm trying to get my card at the same time. I'm gonna do 300 stitches for whoever the mole was, 200 for whoever wins, and then 100 for whoever loses, or like technically gets second place. Also, I was thinking I would put my gift piece, my Monopoly piece, back into my rotation, because Monopoly is slowing down a bit just because of people's real life stuff, which is totally fair, and I don't want to put any pressure on it, but I do want to make progress on the piece because it's my gift piece. So I was thinking, if I've already worked on it for that month, when it comes up, I will just see how many I've done and subtract that from the goal. So the goal for this 2,000 stitches, but if I've already done like 500 from Monopoly, the goal will just be 1,500. I hope that makes sense. That's just within the month though. So like it resets every month, even though I don't do a full rotation a month. But that's just to make it like easier to keep track of. So yeah, got 6 projects that I can choose from right now. So let's shuffle them and see what my next focus piece will be. And once I have a bit more energy, I will end this video and start a new one, because this is getting really long. Like I can't see how long it is because I haven't edited all the clips together, but just the time it's spent, it's like a lot. So I'm pretty sure the video itself is like a lot too. Well, we pulled the gift piece. Okay, so actually that one is within reach. So let's grab it. And I've definitely not worked on it yet in February. So let's try to put 2,000 stitches on this. Yeah, let me show you what it looks like finished first. It is Hobbit Home by Mia Stitch. I am making this for a friend who likes the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. And I have to open CrossStitch Saga for this. And I always forget how to show you what it looks like finished. Okay, this is the closest I am going to be able to get right now. So this does not show the back stitching. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there are a lot of like red dots. That's just where I parked threads. I don't know how to get rid of those on this view. But yeah, there's a lot of back stitching on it that isn't being shown right now. I know you can, but I don't remember how, and I'm too tired to figure it out right now. So you can just see and get an idea. And this is my starting point. It is still within the hoop. It's not going to get out of the hoop until I finish this page, just because of Monopoly, I do work on it quite regularly. So I have finished, let me see. Oh, I closed it completely. 25.75%. So I'm a quarter of the way done. Most of that is like hidden underneath here, so you can't see it. Actually, I'm not going to move it out of the hoop, but I can show you this so you can have a bit more of an idea. Like a lot of it is blocked by the hoop, but you can see a bit more. So yeah, I've done about a quarter. That is including the back stitching, because this is on CrossStitch Saga, which also shows all the back stitching, which is actually really nice for pieces like this, which have a lot of back stitching. It is so nice to be able to track those as well. But yeah, I'm starting at 25.75%. I have done 4,273 stitches, and it has a total of 16,587. Again, including back stitching. So we're gonna keep moving up. Gonna try and get the sun done and the tree that's here, but we'll see where we get. Right now I am kind of color completing. I'm enjoying that so far, but we'll see how I feel going forward, just what I'm in the mood for. There's a lot of different shades of green in this piece, which does get a bit difficult to follow, but I feel like now that I have like a quarter of it done, I have like a grasp of it and it's easier. So at the beginning I really had to do the diagonal barking, which is not my favorite, just because I don't really like barking. I feel like it takes more time because I keep having to refret the frets. But now I don't feel the need to do that anymore, because I have a bit of the the hang of the pattern, I guess. So I do park when it's like reaching an edge. So I've basically decided to just move this up to the top. So this is like my imaginary page edge, because there aren't actual pages, but yeah, that's what I consider the edge of the page. So if it's like past that, I will park, but other than that, so far I haven't parked, but maybe I'll go back to it. We'll see what seems easier going forward. And that is this clip. Yeah, sorry. That's this clip. I am awake, I promise. I don't feel awake, but I am. I will do 2,000 stitches on this. I will also film a clip on Sunday probably, because I will probably watch the finale of the mold then and show you what I will work on for that. If I have the energy, I will end this video before then, however, and you'll see that in the next video. But we'll see. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next clip. Hi, it is Sunday evening right now, March 9th, I believe. Something around there. I really want to go back to weekly videos. So I've decided to end this video here, and then tomorrow on Monday I will start the new one. I ended up with quite a bit of stitching done so far on my gift piece, because while I didn't do too much stitching today, I did a lot Saturday and Friday, which was kind of shocking because Saturday was actually a really busy day. Like, I was gone for a lot of the day, but I basically did nothing but stitching and being gone for a part of the day. But every time I wasn't like busy outside, I was stitching. So I ended up doing 554 stitches that day, even though it was a super busy day, which that is the most stitching I think I've done all year on a day, except for my stitchy day, where I did nothing but stitching with a bunch of other stitches. But if you exclude that day, I'm pretty sure this is the most stitching I've done so far this year. So I'm shocked that that was on Saturday. But I have done 1,278 stitches so far. So I will continue working on this project in my next video to reach the 2,000s, but I have done all the blends in this section. So it's basically from here on up and then to the top of the pattern, I believe. This is the top of the cross stitching. It might be like a couple stitches higher, but I think that might be the top. But yeah, it's just a bunch of grass basically, but I've done all the blends in this section and a bunch of the greens. So I really wanted to focus on just getting the greens done. There are 3 colors of greens I still need to finish. One of them I'm part way through, and 2 I have not yet touched. But those will get done next time. So hopefully tomorrow, but in the next couple of days. And yeah, I also finished watching The Mole, the finale, which honestly, I was kind of shocked with who the mole ended up being. But I will show you what stitches I will do for that in the next video, since I won't be stitching it on in this clip. But I wanted some, I'm going to show it to you one more time and then I'm going to put it away. I wanted some, not really advice, but like opinions from you guys. If you've watched my videos for a longer period of time, do you have a preference for how I play my stitching game? So do you prefer it when it was like the board game, or did you enjoy it when it was like these episodes? Because yeah, you see less, I guess, for like how I decide the stitching, but I do get more stitches done and I get like bigger chunks done on the projects. So yeah, do you have a preference? Because I was thinking I could either go back to the board game or I could just start watching old seasons, because this was season 25, I believe. So I could just start with season 1, which I've never seen because it literally came out the year I was born. Yeah, this program is as old as I am, which is crazy. But yeah, so I could do either or maybe I could like combine it somehow, in that I might do an episode one week and then the next week I will play the board game. I don't know. I'm just like spitballing ideas, and I just wanted to know if you had a preference. So please let me know if you do, because I want these videos to be fun for you guys. So I'm not guaranteeing that I will do what you want me to do, obviously, but I will definitely take it into consideration, and I'm likely to just go in the direction of what you guys want. So yeah, I will do 600 stitches for that next week, which that is part of why I was thinking I could do the older seasons, because I do like getting these big chunks. But I think the board game is also fun because it's like very different. And I feel like it's different from other games people play on Flosstube. So I'm not sure what I want to do, which is why I want your advice. But that's also why I was thinking maybe combining it would be fun. But then, yeah, I don't know. Basically, I just want you guys to make the decision for me. Either way, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I should mention some Flosstubers I've been watching maybe. I really have been catching up on like my same old Flosstubers. So just the ones I watch most often are A World of Cross-Stitching, Tracy, she's amazing. Anna from, she changed her name, it's Nerdy Nordic Stitches, I believe, but she's also amazing. Both of them I have some like projects in common with. So Tracy from World of Cross Stitching is also doing the really big Mickey piece. She's so far along. She started way later than me, and I am farther, but I've been working on it for like a year or two longer, so that makes sense. But she's honestly made such incredible progress. She started in the bottom left corner, and the Dalmatians are just beautiful. And Anna from Nerdy Nordic Stitches, Nordic Nerdy Stitches, I think it's Nerdy Nordic Stitches. She is also working on this piece, I believe, or at least others in this series, because there are like 3 Lord of the Rings patterns like this from Mia Stitch. She's working on at least one of them. Not like focusing on it, but it is one of her whips. And she's also has a different Make It Pink project. So again, not the same one as I am doing. I'm doing Ariel. She's doing Midna, I believe, from the Zelda games, but it looks beautiful. And yeah, she just has a bunch of cute, beautiful projects that are making my wish list. Both of them do. And then besides that, some popular ones that I really enjoy watching are Alera and Jen the Caffeinated Stitcher. And then lately I've been catching up on watching Crafty Emily and Crafting Gaming Jamie, I believe their names are. Both of those I've been watching for a while as well, but yeah, I get behind a lot. I'm still super behind. Those are the 2 I just got caught up on. So those 6 are like the Flosstubes I'm currently caught up on, and I'm working slowly on getting caught up on the rest while staying caught up on theirs. But Crafting Gaming Jamie, I'm actually not totally caught up on yet, but I'm getting there. I think I just have to watch her whip parade and then I'm caught up, but like whip parades are long. But yeah, those 6 I am loving at the moment, so go watch them. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.